Kind of strange. Friday morning prior to the show, started talking about mortality. We started talking about David Bowie and Prince. We saw that Muhammad Ali was hospitalized, and this has happened before. And when there's respiratory issues with Parkinson's, and a close friend of his had told me that, the champ was really in failing health. And I didn't think that much of it in the moment when I saw it, and then all of a sudden we started talking about it. And then I wondered that one day Muhammad Ali doesn't come out of that hospital alive. And we started talking about it, and it was kind of morbid. But then later that night got word that it wasn't good. Paulie texted me and said, getting mixed reports here. And then I realized that this was it for Muhammad Ali. And I talked to my son about this. My son's 24. He only sees the video clips go on YouTube, and you can see how charismatic Ali was. And it doesn't do justice to who he was, who he will always be to a lot of people. And he was a lot of things to a lot of different people. And whenever I see somebody celebrate, I always say, somehow it's a derivative of Muhammad Ali. But Ali did it at a time when you weren't anointed. It wasn't something that people embraced. It was divisive. But he was promoting himself, and he's the greatest promoter in sports history. But you look at the videos, or there's documentaries, there's movies, and it's hard to sum him up because you could do documentaries on different parts of his life. And then Paulie brought up a great point this morning. We were thinking about these people that we honor, pay tribute to. And we didn't embrace them early. David Bowie, we didn't embrace early. The way he dressed, and, this androgyny. Was there a transgender going? Like, who was this person? Even Prince, we didn't really embrace. People didn't embrace in the early stages. And not to put them on, the same pedestal as Ali, because it's completely different, but is that by the time we get to them and embrace them, it's almost too late. Like, you don't get it. And not that they said, hey, embrace me. I think Ali wanted to be loved. I don't know about Prince and David Bowie, but those are just two artists, transcendent artists. Ali was much more than that. But, people started to embrace Ali more when he wasn't this revolutionary figure, not wanting to go to the draft and changing his name and his style and telling you when he was going to knock you out. I mean, there were so many different facets of him. And growing up as a little kid and then a teenager, I didn't get Muhammad Ali. I didn't understand it. I thought, oh my gosh, who is this? And who's going to knock him out? And then it took my dad to say, he's better than everybody else. And how he did it was just, we had not seen that before. So when you see people like, I'm going to guarantee that we win this game. Like Ali was have poems. He'd rhyme how he was going to knock you out. He'd tell you what round he was going to knock you out and then do it.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.